It's the wonderful thing about movies. The wonderful thing about movies is that it's a suspension of disbelief. We're talking about a guy who can fly and shoot lasers out of his eyes. And so there are ways of doing it, but telling these stories is about your enjoyment. It's about my enjoyment. It's about enjoyment for the viewer. And so we could spend 4 hours of movie explaining why and how Clark comes back. But is that what you want to see? No, right. I mean, if I had billions and billions and billions of dollars and I could make 6 movies a year, all based on Superman, then yeah, we can go through that. It'd be like Game of Thrones. Trilogy. Can I borrow some money?
This one's gone off as well.
Hello?
Hello? There we go.
Where's the money?
Yeah, that's what my mother said. We'll have a nice conversation, don't mention politics or money. So, yeah, we'll work something out, absolutely. But it's a matter of making it interesting for you guys. We could spend an entire movie on it, but we're not going to, because there's more Superman stories to tell.
Yeah, plenty to come.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with another video on Henry Cavill, Man of Steel 2 and the Supergirl controversy. So let's get into the video. So before the video started, you've seen Henry Cavill talk about what he wants to do with Superman going forward and saying that he's having some discussions with WB. So this obviously was before the massive PR stunt when everyone was like, Superman's out, Henry Cavill's out, he's out, he's out, he's out. But really, guys, just watch it. He is not out. But at the same time, it's not confirmed that they're going to be making a Man of Steel 2, although there is the kind of debate about Supergirl has re-emerged again. So recently, it was reported, I'm going to paraphrase what was reported, Superman has been shelved for now as a temporary measure to let Supergirl step into the limelight and carry the Kryptonian banner for a little while on the big screen as the worlds of DC continue to evolve and Solitude a path forward. I don't even believe this. Yes, Deadline is a major outlet, but I don't believe that Henry Cavill is not going to be playing Superman very soon. Although this isn't factual evidence, it is actual evidence. So if you go on Henry Cavill's verified Instagram account, you see him posing next to a picture, a statue of Superman saying, I don't always work out, but when I do, I work out with Superman, hashtagging Superman. So this was at Flex Gym in Budapest. So basically what's happened is he's coming to the end of filming The Witcher, first series for Netflix, which most likely is going to be fire. So a lot of famous people, a lot of celebrities like Arnie, etc., all train at this gym in Budapest when they're out there filming or out there doing other projects. So Henry Cavill gave them a Superman statue to say thank you for the use of the gym, apparently, and he signed it Superman. Now, if Henry knows he is not Superman anymore, why would he still be hashtagging Superman and looking so proud to be signing a Superman statue and looking ever so proud, almost like he is Superman? So is this anything to go by? No, not really, but it is an indication that there could be some secret talks in the background. So let me get this straight. Henry is currently working on the Witcher project. Yet if you scroll through his Instagram feed, how many Witcher-based posts are there? Not that many. How many Superman posts are there? A lot more. So I know Netflix independently market their own stuff and their own streaming service, but Henry seems to advertise the fact he loves playing Superman a lot more than the current role that he's currently playing. Obviously, he's not allowed to reveal any details until Netflix let them all reveal a massive amount of details for this project. But people who think he isn't Superman no longer, it's pretty crazy because there's been a lot of reports, there's been a lot of rumors that there is a Superman cameo role in the Shazam movie that apparently was filmed by Henry himself, but now they're not going to use it and they're going to use a body double for Henry Cavill Superman. Now, if they were going to be shelving, inverted commas, shelving Superman, then why wouldn't they just get a random person to do it? Why would it have to be a Henry Cavill body double, because they want Superman to still exist in this universe. So obviously, the Shazam movie, you see a lot of Easter eggs for Batman and Superman, but at the same time, DC does not want all these movies to be connected. So secretly, what I think's going on is he has signed a contract for Man of Steel 2, but this is just me speculating based on everything that I've come across. But at the moment, it's not officially been announced. So yes, Supergirl would be a good move for the DCEU. We've seen Supergirl in the new DCEU kind of intro, I guess you could say. But the Supergirl TV show, only 4 years into it on the Arrowverse, I guess you could say on CW-verse, if that's what you want to call it, it started off very strong. Now, obviously, it is on the hardest night for TV in America. It is on a Sunday night, which is dominated by American football, I believe. So the numbers for Supergirl have been going down pretty low recently, so making a Supergirl movie at the moment doesn't make any sense. Like the original plan was, from what we understand, is introducing Supergirl in a Man of Steel 2 movie would make a lot more sense. Getting someone like Emily Blunt maybe, or Emma Watson, some real strong feminine characters. Because let's be honest guys, that's the way the kind of comic book movies are going at the moment. You know, we've got Wonder Woman, who was pretty decent, not great, but decent. We've got Captain Marvel, is going to be the face of like MCU, so obviously they want to push as many female characters at you as they can. We've got like Birds of Prey movie with Black Canary, which is absolutely awesome, but there's no Arrow, and also Harley Quinn, etc. So the female movement is on the rise, which is pretty cool, because we've seen from the likes of Black Widow of the MCU that female characters can be really powerful. So what I've heard, I can't confirm if this is true or if this is verified, but in my opinion, this is coming from a very good source, is that we could potentially be getting a Man of Steel 2 announcement at San Diego Comic-Con 2019, which I think would be fantastic. Now, I know some people have said they can't film that because they're currently filming Witcher. Well, they only film Witcher for 4 to 6 months out of the year, and a movie could easily be filmed within that time period. So this is taken from a Twitter user who I've researched a bunch of his stuff, and he seems to be pretty credible, has something that is true, could have a massive effect at San Diego Comic-Con in the summer this year. So let's go over what it actually said. So a Twitter user called Louis Centeno, I really hope I said that right, said this: I'm hearing from my sources that Warner Bros. And Henry Cavill will officially announce Superman movie at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. I heard of a potential names for the director. What's interesting, there is 2 names I'm hearing, a female and a male. I don't feel comfortable saying the names I heard again, and it got a decent uphold. So potentially this could be the kind of equivalent of when Tom Hiddleston, who played Loki in the Avengers movie and in the Thor movies, it could potentially be Warner Brothers' variation of this. Because let's be honest, Marvel, Kevin Feige, they're going to come out hard. They're going to have to, because when Marvel hit Comic-Con this year, they've got no movies to announce. Or have they? They're going to have to announce their next slate of movies, which apparently at the moment is the Phase 4. So the likes of the next Avengers movie. They're going to announce a lot of new movies coming. So Warner Bros. Has to come back firing. And at the moment, they're not going to have anything firing back with. Because we already know about Wonder Woman 1984. We already know about the Joker movie. They're going to have to fire some new movies that we don't know about. So how reliable is this information? I don't know. But it would be pretty interesting if this was the case. And like I said, there is a mountain of evidence. James Gunn was offered a Superman role to film a Superman movie. But why would they do that if Henry Cavill was no longer Superman? Like I said, he does have 2, I believe 1 or 2 positions left on his contract that he must still film. So why would they recast him? There's a lot of talk at the moment about Killmonger, aka Michael B. Jordan, becoming the next Superman, which, no, Henry Cavill is Superman. So I think someone like Christopher McKay could direct Man of Steel 2, do a storyline, The Man of Tomorrow, because before Justice League movie came out, there were a lot of rumors and leaks and on the DCEU leaks about the storyline of Brainiac being in the Man of Steel 2 movie, with Supergirl being introduced. Now, I still think if they are going to go down the female kind of let's introduce the Supergirl route, then they have to introduce Supergirl in a Superman movie. Now, it could be reliable, I'm not sure, but to me, this does make a lot of sense. Why would you shelve your most popular character? Henry Cavill as Superman is so damn popular. Now, I know what some people would say. Forbes and Deadline have released an article saying Superman has been shelved. Well, according to Henry Cavill's management team, he's still Superman. They just don't currently have any work with Superman in the Superman position. So there was always that speculation about the Batman movie was never going to be made. Well, now Matt Reeves has come out, said it's going to be a younger detective version of Batman. That's why Ben Affleck isn't going to be playing that role, but he still has a cameo role and a Justice League team-up movie role left on his contract unless they paid him out, unless they kind of paid his contract off, which generally speaking, movie studios don't like to do that because it means they're wasting money. So at some point, even if this is wrong and he doesn't get announced at San Diego Comic-Con, Henry will be in another Superman movie, and it is the perfect time to announce it at San Diego Comic-Con. Also, guys, I will be trying to do more DCEU-based videos, as DCEU does have some pretty cool fire stuff coming up soon. Now, they could also do a Bizarro kind of evil Superman storyline. That would be pretty cool. It is a real shame that we're not going to get to see Zack Snyder's version of Superman that would have been in Justice League 1, Justice League 2, Justice League 3. But I really do think that there is some validity, there is some credentials, there is some evidence. Because let's think about it. If you had a job, you got fired, in theory, why would you keep posting about said job? So apparently he was kind of canned, right? Yet Henry keeps advertising Superman everywhere. He signs the Superman name. He looks so proud in the image next to Superman. And you're trying to tell me he's not Superman. Now, if I was ever in the position to get to interview him, I would ask him, yo, dude, are you... he's in London a bit, so if I ever see him in London, it's like, yo, Henry, are you still Superman? And obviously he wouldn't be able to say because he's obviously under contract and blah, 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 blah. But you're not telling me that he is no longer Superman. He was the most prominent thing about the Justice League movie. Yes, I know there was a CGI and the kind of moustache thing, but that doesn't really discredit him being in any other movies going forward. And like I said, the Shazam role, why would there be a Superman cameo role if Superman was going to be canned? Now, I get it. Superman is important to Shazam's kind of development, Billy Batson and all that kind of stuff. But why would they put a Superman cameo role? Oh, I've got a friend. I've got a friend. And rumoredly, Henry Cavill did actually shoot that post-credit scene. You know, when they all said it was due to money, but realistically, it was because, all he was doing was turning up at school to prove that Freddy knows Shazam. Said, I do believe the source of this because I do believe Superman will be getting that very soon, but it's not 100% confirmed. But hopefully this will happen at Comic-Con. It will be absolutely fire, and I know my followers do love Henry Cavill being Superman. We're going to get to see him in the Witcher project very soon, which is going to be fire. So like always, guys, let me know what you think about the video down below. It will be cool. I want to do more topic points, but guys, there is so many hints at Henry being Superman. No, this isn't a conspiracy theory. He, like, literally, if you look on all his tagged images on Instagram, they're all Superman related. Would he really let people tag him in a lot of images, because you can turn it off, if he wasn't actually Superman anymore? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So anyway, guys, please like, subscribe and comment, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.